Hey everyone! So today we're going to talk about how much I need a haircut. Oof. No, that's not the topic for today, though that is true. But today's topic is going to be about gay stereotypes. And I know what you're all thinking, like, Anthony, that's my favorite topic in the entire world. And I'm like, I know, trust me, I know you guys. But all jokes aside, I'm going to talk about a few gay stereotypes and just my 2 cents on them. I'm going to throw them at you. And hopefully you throw them right back with your own 2 cents. And we can have a little discussion going down there in the comments. But I think it's kind of interesting to talk about because all stereotypes, it's said that all stereotypes, and I believe this, have a little bit of truth in them, so I'm just going to try and talk through some of them and just give my thoughts. So please do give your thoughts as well. Gay stereotype number 1. All gay men are effeminate. Now, I can see where this one came from, just taking a cursory glance through, I don't know, any gay movie or TV show that has gay characters, and all of them pretty much fit in this little box where they're like the GBF. I don't know if you've seen that movie, it's a really good one, you should watch it. But yeah, very, very small little box of a character design, and they're always pretty effeminate, and you know what, I don't mind it because they typically steal the show, and I think that's kind of funny. And I know this one's a very sensitive subject for a lot of people because a lot of gay guys are so concerned with disproving this societal expectation that gay guys are a certain type of people and they're effeminate and blah blah blah. I personally, I couldn't care less if someone came up to me and said, hey, like, you're pretty girly or you're pretty effeminate. I would be like, all right, that's fine. I don't think that's a bad thing, to be honest. And so that doesn't bother me. And I think it's kind of cool, actually, that as gay men, or gay guys, if you're younger, I don't know, but we can be whatever we want to be. Because on the one hand, people expect guys to act a certain way, and they expect gay guys to act a different way. So, I mean, we're both, obviously, so you can just meld along any part of that spectrum, and that's you being you. And I think that's pretty cool because, you know, it's no one else's business to say where you're allowed to be on that spectrum. You know what I mean? So I do think that there is I think it's understandable why people think this. Is it true? Obviously not. That's like saying all straight guys are very, you know, macho or masculine or whatever, which is definitely not true. I've met plenty of pretty effeminate straight guys, and there's nothing wrong with that either, obviously. But yeah, I think all in all, there's a positive spin on this one. I think because we can live outside these kind of societal constructs, I think that's a pretty good plus to being gay, to be honest. Alright, gay stereotype number 2. All gay men have great fashion sense, right? Well, no. I definitely think this one is a gross over-exaggeration, and I can't even spin it in a positive light like the last one, and try and find some good in it, because I think a fashion sense is something that you're born with innately, and there's plenty of guys who are very good with fashion and they look great all the time and they know how to buy their clothes. And then there's guys like me whose mom bought their clothes for pretty much their whole life until they went out and got a job on their own and stopped being a lazy bum. But yeah, and that goes for both straight guys, straight girls, gay girls, whatever it might be. I just really think that that is something that, you know, you're born with an eye for that kind of stuff. I think it's crazy to assume. That would be like saying, oh yeah, like all gay guys can draw, right? I wish that was the case, because that would be super cool if I could draw really well. But yeah, simply this one, I think it missed the mark. I don't really know where this one came from, but maybe that's because I'm so bad with fashion that I can't even fathom someone saying to me, oh, Anthony, you know, you look really good today. You know, your outfit's really together. Their whole ensemble is so good. I watched like RuPaul's Drag Race, and by the way, like one of the best shows in the entire world. Michael and I just discovered it like a month ago. But those guys, most of them, not all of them, have amazing fashion sense, and it blows me away when I see some of the stuff that they come up with. But alas, that's definitely not me. Stereotype number 3. All gay men are promiscuous. So this one, much like the fashion sense one, I'm sure some gay guys are very promiscuous, and you know, that's, once again, it's totally their prerogative. I couldn't care less what this guy or that guy are doing with their love life or their social life or whatever. As long as it's not Michael, I don't really care. But yeah, I think this is just a case-by-case basis. I think that there is a little bit of a reason behind it, and this I'm going to pull from some anecdotal evidence, so take it with a grain of salt. But I took my mom to one of the biggest gay clubs, if not the biggest gay clubs here in the city, and because she wanted to go out, she wanted to see what it was like, and so I was like, okay, why not? And she was kind of shocked about how free everyone was with each other in terms of, you know, seeing guys making out on the dance floor and all that kind of stuff. And I think that was kind of a bit of a culture shock to her. I think, once again, that could probably be found pretty easily in any club, gay, straight, whatever it might be. But thinking about it, I can kind of see that, you know, guys are a little more intimate when they're out there together. And I think, once again, this might come into play with the whole societal expectations. I think maybe guys are just, you know, more free with their sexuality in that sense. And I think they can show each other that easier when it's two guys. Especially out in public, maybe that's another thing, I don't really know. But yeah, once again, case by case basis, not super big, you know, basis in the truth. But I can kind of see why some people might think this, although they would be wrong. Gay stereotype number 4. All gay guys know each other. Now, I know this sounds silly, and to anyone who would think this, I mean, they would have to know it's not true. But what's kind of funny about it is, you know, at work, for example, when someone finds out I'm gay and they're like, oh my god, do you know so-and-so? And then typically, I'm not gonna lie, I do know who this person is. And I think this is not because we have some sort of like gay telepathy or something like that. I think it's because we grow up in our lives feeling so alone and isolated because we feel like we're the only one going through this kind of thing. So then when we do actually make those steps to come out and we're out and we're living the life that we want, we start to gravitate and seek out other people like us, just to kind of get that camaraderie that we never really had. Fill a little hole in our heart. But so I think that's why gay guys typically seek out other gay guys. And you know, it's very true, and Michael and I might talk about this in another video sometime, but it's very true that there's something about gay friendships and relationships that really do fill a void, and I really do think that's because of growing up and, you know, not really ever having those kind of interactions. And it's someone who knows explicitly or implicitly, I should say, what it was that you went through, and they can relate so fully. And I think that's something very special. So once again, don't take offense to this one. I think there is a little bit of basis in the truth, although not for the reasons that non-gay people think. So yeah, I do think there's a little bit of truth to this one, but for our own reasons, not for anyone else's. Gay stereotype number 5. All gay men are perfect. Now, this one's pretty easy. I can confirm, being a gay man, all gay men are perfect. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys will indeed leave comments, because I don't want to be up here on my little soapbox talking about all these, you know, gay stereotypes and my thoughts on them and blah blah blah, because that would make me seem like I think I know everything, which I really don't. So I would love to hear, you know, the opposite side of all these coins, and you know, if you agree, that's great. If not, please let me know just as much, because I would really like to have that kind of discussion down there in the comments. Not down there. Oof. Okay, anyway, down there in the comments. But yeah, please do. And one more request from you guys. Please let me know any other types of videos that you guys want to see. I'm totally open to making videos that you guys are interested in. I come up with these ideas for videos just, you know, what I'm thinking about, these kind of things, or I talk to someone about something I find interesting and then I'm like, oh, you know, I'll make a good video. But if there's really anything that you guys want to see, I would absolutely love to make those kind of videos. So please let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.